His Excellency D. Max Kimia, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Dean of the Cabinet, distinguished members of the Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, may I stand on the rest of the protocol just established. Well, let me say thank you very much for accepting our invitation to be here this afternoon to launch this official launch of the Liberian Stockholm National Consultation. I'm also deeply honored to have in this meeting at this occasion the State Secretary for International Development Cooperation, Her Excellency Madam Jenny Olson, who left a beautiful country to come and visit the third lungs of the world, which is the Republic of Liberia. Madam Secretary, welcome. For those of us who are familiar with the contribution of Sweden to this country, the people of this country consider Sweden as one of the steadfast, most trusted and dependable partners. And we want to say thank you very much. We also thank Sweden for the contribution made through the climate promise portfolio in the crafting and completion of our nationally determined contribution, which was submitted to the United Nations framework for climate, the United Nations framework, and that was approved. Madam Secretary, thank you on behalf of the government of Liberia, the President, and the people of Liberia. We want to thank Sweden for that continued contribution. Kindly allow me to thank all of our development partners as well. The United States, the African Development Bank, the United Kingdom, all of our partners, the UNDP, the CI, and all of these major institutions who have stood by us in difficult times and continue to stand by us in our effort to manage in a sustainable way the environment of this country. As you may know, we are here this afternoon and to reaffirm ourselves with what our leaders committed 50 years ago when they met in Stockholm in 1972. Then they established 4 important pillars that were considered to be important in their deliberation. One were the social, the society, environment, culture, and economy. 4 things that are now beginning to be coined into 3: people, planet, and profits. We'll see how that works. And so we are here today to remember the 50 years, relaunch that effort, and hopefully the good people of the Kingdom of Sweden will invite us to Stockholm to review that. And I can commit to you that the EPA and the government of Liberia will be fully represented in Stockholm. Let me remind you also that less than a week ago, at the United Nations Environment Assembly in Kenya, Liberia signed a treaty to ban plastics. And another important thing that developed and occurred in that convention or assembly was the elevated recognition of biodiversity. That is critical to Liberia because we have one of the most diverse forests, highly sequestered in this country, in the world, as a matter of fact. And we grade ourselves, thanks to my colleague from the Ministry of Agriculture, as the deepest sponge in terms of carbon sequestration on the face of the globe. So we signed it. We did not sign it, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for the purpose of signing. This is a commitment we intend to follow through. And when I said that to one of my colleagues on the platform, he said, we want to see the plan. The plan would begin with awareness and telling people who live around those areas what it means. People who use plastic, especially the single-use plastic, what it means to your health. And when we believe as a government, we let them know what it means, then they can get a buy-in to ban plastics. because it has economic implications. We must be able to explain that and provide an option. Fortunately, it's not a difficult task to do because our people are rational to make the proper decision. We gather here this afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to launch this preparation for Stockholm 50. We hope we get a full attention and I can commit that the President of this Republic, the government, the people of Liberia, look at the caliber of the representative. That is the Dean of the Cabinet, and he is here. That underscores the commitment of Liberia to what we are doing in terms of celebrating Stockholm 50 plus and recommitting ourselves to the issue of sustainable development. Welcome and thank you.